Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Daily Live. I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you live from our studios here in Eagle Vale, Colorado. And we're thankful that you joined us this morning. We'll be with you for 90 minutes or maybe a little bit more. 7 to 8:30 is where we typically go. We're having fun, we'll keep it going a little bit longer. But we're glad you're with us right now. If you're with us live, you can always utilize the chat feature, hop on YouTube or Facebook and ask us a question. Maybe tell us your favorite joke. We're taking it all today. And then also, if you want to see us later, or if you can't watch the whole show now, you can check us out on demand whenever, wherever, on your phone, on your laptop, on your Apple TV. You can check us out on Apple TV, Roku, YouTube, Facebook, Amazon Fire, and we're also a podcast on Spotify. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can always like us on Facebook and then sign up for the alerts. That way you're never going to miss one of the shows. And we want to be your source for information, your premier concierge for activities and events, and give you the details on what's happening in the Vail Valley. A lot of fun things happening on the show today. We'll be checking in with Charlie. She's going to have a little breakfast over at the Route 6 Cafe, talking to some fun folks about different things that are going on. Ty is going to be over at Rugs Benedict as we kick off the morning. And then Duchess Ride is going on this week. Fun for board sports for girls. We'll have Vail Daily Headlines, give an idea what's happening around the Vail Valley news-wise, and then upcoming events around town. A lot of fun things that are going on this week in particular. We really kick off the summer schedule for so many different concerts and different things that are going on. But before we get to that, let's get to the all-important weather. And weather details brought to you by Betteridge. Fine jewelry and watches since 1897. They're located right in Solaris. In Eagle today, we have a high of 48 degrees, or right now it's 48, and then 52 for Edwards. Same thing for Vail and Avon temperature-wise. But later on today, we expect to see highs in the upper 70s and low 80s up valley. Down valley, it'll be a bit warmer, and we are going to see some of that patchy smoke come through today. Yesterday, we were crystal clear, and we'll look at some of the photos from different people that sent pictures in. The Sylvan Lake fire is burning. That's been, they've been working on it. We'll let you know about that in the headlines, what it's grown to. But the next couple of days look like this. We'll see a high right around the upper 70s, and then we dip a little bit by Thursday, and by Friday it could get a little cooler up valley. We haven't seen the 60s in a while, but we'll keep you updated on the weather as we go throughout the show. But like I mentioned, the patchy smoke and the wind, we have a red flag warning today. So the winds this morning will be south wind 5 to 15, becoming west in the morning, and then later on we could see some higher winds, and that red flag warning, really dangerous this time of year. Low humidity levels, high winds, dry conditions really can hamper our firefighting efforts, and also just mitigating new ones from starting. So do be careful out there. Keep in mind that we are in a stage 1 fire restrictions. If you're going camping, what that means, you can only have campfires in designated camping areas. So just keep that in mind for you today. But let's take it out to Charlie. She's standing by. She's over at the Route 6 Cafe right here in Eagle Vale. Oh, they put you in kind of the solarium, the garden room,
yeah,
if you will.
This is my first time in here. It's definitely a good experience. I really like it. So good morning, Trisha.
All right. Good morning to you. And now, Charlie, we've got a lot of things going on music-wise today. So, a lot of things happening even this week. A lot of our concert series are kicking off. Tonight, of course, we have Hot Summer Nights.
Yeah, tonight's the first night of Hot Summer Nights in Vail at the Gerald R. Amphitheatre. And so that's exciting. And then tomorrow, Wednesdays, that's the Avon concert series that begins. And then Thursdays, we have the one in Eagle, which is the Showdown Town. So there's a lot going on. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, you've got, your choice of your live music. So it's really going to be great.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, you know what? The Showdown Town, that one doesn't quite start till July 1st. So we've got a little bit more time to work for that. But what is happening on Thursdays, Bravo will be returning for, I believe it's 34th season. So that'll be happening at the Ford Amphitheater. They're going to be bringing St. Paul, Chamber Orchestra. They were going to try to get the Academy of St. Martin in the Fields, but with the pandemic restrictions and travel for some of these international groups, they weren't able to come. So that is a little change over. So, well, Charlie, we'll be checking in with you. I heard you were talking to Sam B earlier.
Oh yeah, he's here. Maybe he'll get his guitar out. We'll see how busy he is because he's actually busy working this morning, but he's on standby.
Yeah. Yeah, he does have a job. So, okay. All right. Well, thanks, Charlie, for giving us a little update on what's going on music-wise this week. And we're going to take it to a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to check in with Ruggs Benedict and Ty Diaz.
We're for the fashion-forward and budget-minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Do you dream of owning land near the biggest lakes, tallest 14ers, and the best gold medal fishing in Colorado? How about right in the heart of ski country? Would it be worth a $75 raffle ticket for a chance to win it? You can own land in Twin Lakes and help St. Vincent Hospital Foundation raise funds. The drawing for this half-acre residential lot is June 24th. Buy your tickets today at coloradolandrush.com.
Well, we are back, and the big topic is the Sylvan Lake fire, and that really has filled social media pages with different pictures that were taken, especially last night. Now, yesterday morning, Ashley LaFleur, who lives down in Eagle, she's one of our hosts, she said she woke up with ashes on her car when she got in to drive here yesterday morning. Yesterday, the skies were clear, but if you look to the south, kind of where I was from in Edwards, you look up over the New York mountain range, and then this big plume of smoke would head off into the south, into the west. And this is from one of our contributors, or he's one of our content contributors, Bartnick Photography. He took this from Eagle. And so Sylvan Lake is south of the Eagle area. And you could see that big plume of smoke going up and then out to the southwest from there. But just crazy how it was just crystal clear everywhere else. So thank you, Bartnick Photography, for sending that in. You can submit your content by either going to VailDailyLive.com/submit, or you can tag us on our Instagram page, just hashtag Vail Daily Live, and we can pull your content from there. But we're looking for your videos, your photos, just what's happening around where you are, maybe some fun things with your pets, with your kids. And it looks like we've got some other things we're going to bring up, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right, yeah. And so our very own Ken Hovey was down in Buena Vista, and it's interesting the way the smoke that we see in Eagle County can be seen in other counties. So he's down in beautiful Buena Vista. You've got the valley right there, and then the Arkansas River right there, right in the center. And then the sun was setting last night. But check it out. So that smoke that was leaving Eagle that we saw in the photograph just before, that's what was coming their direction. So the other counties are affected by this as well, just like we're affected by some of the wildland fires in New Mexico or in Arizona. It's amazing how that can travel. But yeah, so Ken captured this for us yesterday evening and put it on our Facebook page. So you can see his whole video that he captured there, but just kind of interesting, that far away, they're seeing the effects of the Sylvan Lake fire. So the fire crews will be back out there again. We'll let you know more about this in today's Vail Daily headlines that are coming up in just a few minutes. But right now, we're going to get to Ty Diaz. He's standing by over at Ruggs Benedict. That's where I got my rugs and my carpet and my hardwood. So I've been in that store quite a bit, Ty. What's going on?
That would be their inventory here at 810 Nottingham Road. This is Ruggs Benedict, where we're going to help you today find your new floor. And to help us with that, we're going to meet Mandy. Good to see you again this morning. We are back 1 week from the day that we met last week, and we were talking about area rugs last time, and now we're talking hardwood floors in the funhouse of Rugs Benedict. Take us on a nice journey again today.
Absolutely. Welcome to our showroom. We have about 12,000 square feet of different, like Ty was mentioning, area rugs and wood flooring. So we'll focus on hard surface and wood flooring today. The nice thing about our showroom is you have really large samples. So you're not trying to choose flooring for your entire house from just a little swatch. It's like you have these nice large pieces and you can see, you know, the length of the board, the width of the board, and then also how they look installed on the ground. So we can just take a little tour this way and see some of the different options that we've got. We have all of these floors installed so that you can see how they look in a large area. And this is actually a floor that is an LVT. It's not even a wood. It's just a picture of wood that has a lot of variety, but it looks so nice. I had someone in the other day that was like, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for. But we also want to match the floor with the home, you know, for resale value and for durability. So we can help guide you in like what's the floor, what's the look, what's the style that I want to have. And as you can see, we have literally hundreds and hundreds of different options. We can do any width, any color, any, you know, length board that you want. So one of the things that we have a lot of great options are engineered wood flooring. And this right here is just an example of the different layers that you would get. This top layer, this top layer, they've actually baked so the color goes all the way through. So when you scratch the wood floor, you can just add a little bit of oil to the top of it. And the color goes all the way through. So it's great for dogs and kids and heavy traffic because in the mountains we do sort of wear and tear our floors quite a bit.
We are seeing your signage here on this montage that it's easy to clean and maintain, this hardwood flooring. Kid and pet safe. Let's take a look at the notifications here. Organic, eco-friendly finish, floors for life, sustainable, substantial color variations. And that's a lot to consider when we're looking at floors. It continues on what our preferences could be.
Yes, lots of different preferences, and we have the perfect floor for each space. So whether you want something that's a bit more modern and go with a contemporary sleek look, we have that. And then we have things that go in, you know, more of a mountain rustic type of look. Or if you want something that's decorative, we have some beautiful herringbone floors over here. Actually, I can show you. Du Chateau has some really beautiful herringbone options in a lot of different colors. So if you want to create a special area in your room, like an office or entry where you want a little bit more interest on the floor, we've got a ton of options for that as well. So, and then they come in large, wide planks that you can install throughout the house and then create just sort of some signature spaces with those as well.
What's really nice about this showroom is that what you just demonstrated is the approachability just to come in and touch the floor itself. So this is the actual weight of the flooring. We can get an idea of it, and it looks like it's already assembled. And speaking of assembly, if we're purchasing floors from Rugs Benedict, how do we get it installed? It's something that we do ourselves, not snap together kit, of course.
Well, we do have cash and carry. We have a ton of inventory if you're a do-it-yourselfer and have some, you know, expertise in it. But we also have employee installers that are incredible craftsmen. They're very, very skilled in what they do. And we can, you know, fully wrap stairs and beams and do walls and ceilings. And they're incredible as far as you can, you know, hop on our Google page or our web page and look at just some of the different things that we've done. Really beautiful craftsmen.
A lot of different types of flooring found here, and it's not just limited to our display case here. We're actually walking around on the floors, and there's just so many different types of flooring.
There are. Yeah, they're actually worn. Some of these are just put outside in like rain, and they'll use different acid washes to kind of create some of these different styles. And then you can see them, and we'll have them installed in bigger areas. So you get the idea of what type of variation, if you want that old barn, you know, style looking or more of a reclaimed experience. as opposed to something that's really contemporary. So we have every style you could possibly imagine.
Last week when we spoke, we were talking about the area rugs and how you could bring something from home to match that area rug, but with the flooring, what can we bring to help match our home with the flooring?
That's why we have all of these huge samples, so you can take them there, or you can also bring like a cabinet or a little piece of trim to kind of help find the color solution.
Or a photograph.
Yes, if you're building or doing a remodel, kind of starting from scratch, a lot of times people will start with the wood and then choose the cabinet that goes perfectly with that.
You mentioned a website that we could find out more about the flooring, check out your inventory. What's your website?
Website is rugsbenedict.com.
And in our chat corner, as you know, on Vail Daily Live, if there's anyone viewing right now that has any questions for Mandy while we're still here, let's take advantage of that opportunity. Trisha Swenson, you bought some things from here, and I'm sure you're shopping right now. What do you see? What do you like? What's your question?
You know what? I was going to ask, Mandy, what are the trends that you're seeing these days?
You know, we're really seeing a lot of things go back to the natural tones. We're doing a lot of just really natural wood that looks like it almost doesn't have any stain to it. Or actually this floor that we're standing on right here has been really popular, where you're kind of combining the natural tones with some of the grays. So this has been a really popular floor as well.
Okay.
We are at 810 Nottingham Road, Rugs Benedict, where our topic today, we're talking about hardwood flooring. Last week we were here, we were talking about the carpeting. But if we look around right now, we can also notice just the carpeting and the flooring. This place comes off like a gallery where we're seeing the rugs on the wall and maybe people in homes hanging them as pieces of art. I mean, that's the idea that I'm getting today.
Absolutely. Yeah, it is a place of just kind of creativity and the ability to really research a lot of different styles and looks and colors. And we definitely welcome people to come in and get that creative juice flowing. And we'll support you to make sure you have the right product, and then coordinating rugs, coordinating floors, and carpeting as well.
And if you are an interior designer, this is your location for your clients to find the flooring that you need, that you're looking for, the help that you need. If you're the personal shopper or buyer, take the time all day in this showroom at Rugs Benedict, 810 Nottingham Road. And it's a lot of fun to be here. And the temperature is nice in here too, considering how it's coming. Thank you for having us, Mandy.
Okay.
Now back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mandy, for showing us what is in style over at Rugs Benedict. We've got more good Vail Daily Live coming up your way. What are we going to be doing now, Rachel? Yeah, let's do some headlines. And I wanted to address the chat. Susie Huxford had a question. It'd be awesome if the Vail Daily could head out to the fire and give some morning updates. So, Susie, we've been talking to David Boyd about that, and we aren't able to go out there yet. Eagle County Sheriff's Office has been doing updates on their Facebook page. We've been trying to get out there, kind of much like we did when we had the fire in Hanging Lake. Some of our guys and gals went in with all the protective clothing. They got to get a little closer to it. They're not letting that happen quite yet. So Susie, great suggestion, but we were told no at this time. So, but if you want to learn more about what's going on, our breaking news alerts it's really been helpful. If you sign up for those by going to vaildaily.com, you can get those alerts when they are happening, and we update that as it occurs. So that's probably the quickest source. Right now, let's take a look at the Vail Daily, find out what made headlines for Tuesday, the 22nd. So Sylvan fire burns southwest of Sylvan Lake State Park on Monday and near Eagle. The fire is last reported at more than 1,500 acres and counting. So headlines for today, of course, it is about the progress on Sylvan Lake fire. Crews work to contain large wildland fire near Sylvan Lake State Park on 3 sides and let it burn down towards Red Table Mountain. More on that on page A3. Also in today's paper, Eagle County fireworks shows are uncertain. Of course, when you have fire, that always raises a concern about whether you should host fireworks. The current restrictions right now, we're under a stage 1 fire restriction. So what that means is all personal fireworks are not allowed. All fires outside of a permanently constructed fire pit or ring or grate on either public or private land, any use of explosives explosive targets or incendiary taser ammunition, both of which are always barred on federal lands. Using any internal or external combustion engine without a spark arresting device. And for more information, you can go to ecemergency.org and click on the fire restrictions tab at the top of the page. More on that on page A3. Also in today's news on page A5, you can learn about a new bus line proposed between Eagle and Gypsum. Representatives will appear before Eagle Town Council on Tuesday to learn more about this need and how it can be achieved. And also in today's local and regional news, break in case of emergency, how emergency declarations in Colorado's high country housing crisis are smoothing the path to more homes for locals. You can learn more about this on page A2. So check out today's headlines. You can pick up your free copy of the Vail Daily in newspaper dispensers from East Vail all the way down to Gypsum, or you can always just go online. VailDaily.com will give you those breaking news alerts once again, and also give you an idea on what's happening in sports, what's happening with all the high school sports that are kind of trickling into summer just due to the pandemic and their altered schedule. We'll also give you entertainment headlines. You can sign up for our newsletters as well. So Vail Daily, bringing communities together. We've got more Vail Daily Live coming up. We're going to take a break, or what are we going to do, Rachel? All right, we're going to go to a commercial. We'll be right back.
Do you dream of owning land near the biggest lakes, tallest 14ers, and the best gold medal fishing in Colorado? How about right in the heart of ski country? Would it be worth a $75 raffle ticket for a chance to win it? You can own land in Twin Lakes and help St. Vincent Hospital Foundation raise funds. The drawing for this half-acre residential lot is June 24th. Buy your tickets today at coloradolandrush.com.
We are back. We're going to take it back over to checking in with Charlie to find out what's happening with some of the activities that are going on around the Vail Valley. And Charlie, how's it going?
Good.
Oh, you got
How are
Ollie.
you guys?
Hey,
I've got Ollie here. Ollie holds
Oh,
stuff.
scoot
Right
over,
Morning.
Charlie. There we go. With the camera. That's
Okay.
easier. Hi, guys.
So talking of events, Ollie was just telling us that he's got a great lineup of new bands into town. So there's lots of exciting things happening here. Tell us about that.
Well, she's kind of exaggerated. I don't know really what's going on.
You've got something though, right?
we actually have. I did say we have got a lot of music lined up, but not really booked in yet. I got lots of phone calls, lots of bands wanting to come and play. We're kind of picking and choosing who we're going to have here.
Oh, wait, hold on, guys. You're a little, the Wi-Fi might be a little sketchy. You're a little fuzzy. Can we hop? What do they do, Rachel? Hop off the Wi-Fi and let's try that. Okay.
All right. Let's try.
All right. I can hear them. They're going to try the chat. Oh, I think that looks better.
Yeah. That's a little bit.
Okay. That's a little better.
That's it.
And they're down again.
Oh,
well, now
we're
I
not
can
actually
hear
on
you, but I can't see you. All right.
Oh,
Okay. We'll come back to them. You know what?
Trish, I found some cool pictures of that fire on the Eagle County Sheriff's Facebook.
Okay. Yeah. So Rachel, our gal in the back, our director today, she found some interesting pictures on the Eagle County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. They're the ones that can get really close and up to this. Susie Huxford in the chat was wondering, hey, can you guys report from down there? You know what? Right now we can't. We've been talking to David Boyd about it, trying to get in there. When we had the Hanging Lake, the Glenwood Canyon fire, our crews from Eagle County and Glenwood, our sister paper, the Glenwood Post Independent, were able to get into some of that action, and our people are willing to do it. It just, it has to be safe for civilians to be able to go in there. Just some amazing pictures, and it's so sad to see that smoke plume being caused by this Sylvan fire going on down in Silver Lake, just a little south of Eagle. And, the crews are working hard to contain that and really kind of alter the path of that. And when they pushed it down more towards Red Mountain, that really helped them make a little progress in there. So crews were working to contain blaze on 3 sides, and they wanted to direct it towards Red Table Mountain. A lot of people wonder why would you want to do that? Well, they've got their reasons for it. They know what they're doing. So the Sylvan Lake fires burning 12 miles south of Eagle, and it's grown to approximately 1,500 acres. This was as of press time yesterday. So that's 2.2 square miles. A lot of times people can't quite conceptualize what that means. Since it ignited on Sunday afternoon. But as of Monday evening, that growth that has happened where fire crews have directed it to happen. So that's what they wanted it to do. So that at least is good news. So about 75 personnel are assigned to the fire along with a light and heavy helicopter. And we got some great footage the other day from Jake Roach down in Eagle. He could see that helicopter working. And so they did bring in air crews early and often on this. And the White River National Forest has issued a closure order for the area around the Sylvan Lake fire. Campers and other recreators at the Sylvan Lake State Park in much of the surrounding lands, they've been evacuated into way before the smoke got to where it is today. So that they were being evacuated on Sunday. So these crews are working hard on this. The Vail Daily, we're trying to get as close as we can. But unfortunately, Susie, we can't get any closer than what they are allowing us right now. But thank you for the suggestion. Let's take it across the street. We've got Charlie standing by. They've fixed the Wi-Fi connection. Okay, looking better. Look at you lovely people. All right, I can see your
Does
faces.
it sound better, Val? Does it
Yeah,
sound better?
yeah.
We'll try again. We'll update you on the events that Ollie's got coming in.
Okay. Yeah, and Ollie, you love music. I'm glad you host music for us. You got such a great venue for it.
We do have a good venue for, in fact, I think we have the biggest dance hall in the valley right now, actually.
Do you really?
Well, think about it. I think West Vail's closed, isn't it?
Yeah, well, and you have a stage.
Good. I actually extended the stage, made the stage larger, so you can fit a larger band on there now, and it sits higher, so, you can look at the stage more, look at the people dancing more. It's more engaging now the way I have it designed. And I do have some music coming in. The biggest one we have, of course, the whole town enjoys is the Vail Valley Band with Don Watson, Bess Swearingen, Peter Fontanese, and fourth person joins in. They've been playing here for 9 years now, and we had them once a week, but we've gone down to twice. Once a week. Now it's twice a month. So the first and third Sunday of each month, the Vail Valley Band will be playing at 7 o'clock till 10. We do have karaoke every Wednesdays, which is really, really, really busy and really, really fun. On Fridays, we have Sam B. He actually works here. He's a guitar player, music player. He went to Berkeley School of Music, actually, and his music is absolutely fantastic. He can play from the Grateful Dead, he can play Mozart, he can play the blues. It's wonderful just to come and listen to Sam play on Fridays. Those things are set in stone, and we have lots of bands that are getting in touch with us, trying to book a night here. So we have lots of bands coming in, nothing in stone as yet. So just keep abreast of what's going on, and we'll keep you informed. Very much.
That's awesome. I'm so excited. So maybe we'll get Sam B on later and give us a sneak peek.
I should have Sam B who plays guitar.
Yeah, some original content. We'll see.
Wonderful.
So do you play, when you have the karaoke nights, do you go up and sing?
I do. I'm the cheesy old guy.
What do you like to sing? What's your go-to karaoke?
I'm an 80s guy.
You are?
Yeah,
Okay.
Billy Idol, Simple Minds.
Wow. So are you
actually quite good, actually.
You good?
No, I'm not that good, but I'm okay.
Who told you that?
My staff.
Your staff. Okay, so
when on payday, I'm way better on payday.
All right. So how long has the karaoke nights been a thing here?
It's been going on for almost 9 years.
Oh my God.
And it's busy. It's the busiest night of the year.
Is it? Wow.
All age groups, some young kids come in underage. You have to be careful of those folks, but they are allowed in. And the granddads and grandparents come in older than me and sing a song. It's a great combination of people.
Do you have some good talent that go up and sing?
We have some wonderful singers. We have some really good singers. We have this lady named Cheryl. She sings like a Marvin Gaye song as good as Marvin Gaye. Honestly, you come and just watch Cheryl sing at karaoke. Very impressive.
So maybe we can catch Cheryl on Wednesdays.
100%.
Okay, all right.
I'll promote her. She's that good.
Okay, so besides the live music and stuff, what do you like to do in your own time, your spare time? You like to go motorcycling?
I'm a two-wheeler guy. I like my motorcycle and I like my mountain bike.
Mountain bike too. So what trails do you like to go on your mountain bike?
Vail has some of the best trails around.
They do?
It does. I've mountain biked a lot of places. Vail does a wonderful job in keeping the trails maintained. adding new trails. Last year, they added a trail called the Golden Gate that goes off Chair 10. It's a fantastic single trail.
Oh, wow.
They rate it blue and green, but it's super smooth and super, really fun. Not death-defying, but really fun.
Is it difficult? A difficult trail?
No, it's not. Only if you're a beginner, it's difficult. But if you're anything above an intermediate rider, it's wonderful. It's through the trees, it's through the single tracks. There's no one around but you and the wildlife. I love it. Yeah, Vail's a great mountain to ride your mountain bike on. Then Colorado's a great place to ride your motorbike on. I rode yesterday. I went from here down to Salida, East Dakota, Paxton, and down to West Cliff and Silver Cliff. And
Oh, nice.
come back through Hartselle. Did almost 400 miles on the motorbike yesterday, checking out Colorado.
What motorbike do you have?
I've got a BMW and a Triumph.
Okay.
I'm an English fellow, so I like my Triumph.
And your mountain bike, what? Do you have a Yeti?
No, my mountain bike it's a Cannondale. It's a lefty. Got just the one fork on the left. It's called a lefty. Unique bike, beautiful, all carbon fiber. I don't have any kids. Got my wife. I've got my restaurant, my mountain bike, and my motorbike.
That's
All right.
lovely.
Okay, well, good. And yeah, I want to hear you sing karaoke one of these days. I'll have to come over there on Wednesday and we'll check it out. I don't sing. Rachel said she would do Piano Man. I think Ty Diaz likes to sing a little bit too. But yeah, we'll check in with you guys later. Yeah, and see if Sam B can play. If he's not too busy, maybe he can play a little tune for us. But hey, we're gonna take it out to Ty Diaz now. He is standing by in Avon, checking out some of the new art, and he's gonna give us our weather.
Yes, thank you very much, Tricia, to giving you a look at Avon right now and noticing our sky conditions. Everyone's talking about the fire just west of where we are here in Avon, the Sylvan fire, and how the smoke in the air are making its way more west and south. But we are picking up some of that smoky conditions, as you can see here over Beaver Creek and the Bald Spot and the town of Avon. Present temperatures where I'm standing right here in the heart of Avon. 53 degrees, and as the day continues on, we're going to continue to see this off and on mix of clouds, but temperatures will certainly start to climb now that we are officially in summer into the mid to upper 80s, and we're going to keep in mind of being hydrated throughout the day, but certainly getting outside and enjoying the sky conditions and the weather temperatures. But man, if we ever needed those masks, maybe this is a good time, considering the smoke in the air. Overnight temperatures tonight should make their way into the mid-40s. Once again, nice, comfortable evening to where we can sleep with the windows open. This weather report is brought to you by the town of Avon, the heart of the valley.
All right. That's pretty cool. So that's one of the new sculptures, right, Ty?
Oh yes, this sculpture right here is all a part of Art Around Avon, and this piece is called Low Poly Open Heart Ride, and the artist is Matthew Duffy. The selling price, if you're interested in it, $25,000.
Okay, yeah, I heard that the art projects that are on display, there's about 9 of them, will be up for sale, and then they'll get new ones each year.
There's a few more pieces here. Noticing through these roundabout areas here in Avon, here's the horse sculpture right here in one roundabout area that you see, and then as we follow our eyes towards Alpine Bank, we'll see another art sculpture piece over there. We'll find out its name and its selling price, and then our saw blade way off in the distance.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying summer just for the sake of art around town. What a beautiful place to live and things to appreciate.
I know. And tomorrow, Wednesdays, that's when they start their possibilities, their fun art projects that are happening in Avon. They're going to have music as well, and that's going to be throughout the afternoon. Ty, right on Possibility Plaza. You're probably close to that, right?
Well, we are. And when we come back on this conversation, a place where it's not as noisy, I'd love to share with you more about Possibility Plaza and talk to you more where we can hear this conversation better.
Okay. Yeah. People are driving to work. You're getting the morning traffic report. That's what you should be giving us. Okay. Ty Diaz standing by live in Avon with our weather. And right now, pretty clear skies. We could see a little shift of that and get some patchy smoke later on if the winds change direction. So now it's just kind of regular clouds, but south of our area, all that smoke was kind of going south and west, making its way all the way down to Buena Vista, as we saw with Ken Hovey's video. But we have more coming up on Vail Daily Live. Stick with us. We are back with Vail Daily Live. Want to give you a quick look at what the fish are biting on the area rivers. This is brought to you by Fly Fishing Outfitters, located right in Avon, locally owned, Orvis endorsed since 1992. They're right next to Agave in Avon. And John Packer and the crew have been saying that fly fishing is awesome. I don't know when it's not awesome. I mean, even your worst day of fly fishing has still probably been better than your best day at work. But they're going to be taking people out there, and they do float trips. They do wade trips. They're going to be hanging out on the Eagle River, the Colorado River, even over towards the Roaring Fork, the Frying Pan, which is a beautiful river out on your way towards like Carbondale, Basalt, Aspen, if you're heading south of Glenwood Springs. But on the Colorado River, maybe try some Pale Morning Duns, Parachute Adams, Royal Wolves. We've got Frenchies and Golden Stonefly nymphs. And one of my favorites, the fly, formerly known as Prince, could land you some of these big ones as well. This is the Fly Fishing Outfitters Instagram page, and a lot of fun. Everyone's trying to take a picture with their big fish and tell you what's going on out on the rivers. But it's a great way to see Colorado. Speaking of the Colorado River, you can the low flows have made for warmer water the last couple of days. So getting an earlier start, especially on these warm afternoons, if you can go out when the water is cool, it's crucial to the health of the trout until they increase the flows. The Colorado River is dam controlled, so it's really low right now. So the Eagle isn't, so that just flows naturally. But the Colorado, they haven't been releasing the water. So low water, those temperatures start to rise for those fish with these daytime highs into the 90s last week, 80s, 70s this week. So just be mindful of the fish, because we want to keep this industry sustainable. So we have to be responsible. If you want to learn more about what they're doing over at Fly Fishing Outfitters, you can always go to their website, flyfishingoutfitters.net, and that'll give you details on trips, lessons, rentals, any sales they're having. They've got a great shop if you just want to buy some equipment, get started in the sport. But I would recommend definitely taking a lesson so you can learn from the pros. All right, we've got Charlie standing by. She's over at the Route 6 Cafe. And Charlie, I'm so excited that we have Hot Summer Nights coming back tonight. And last year, of course, we really didn't have the Hot Summer Night schedule that we know and love, but they're coming out with a bang. We've got some fun bands all throughout the summer. Tell us about this.
Yeah, they start tonight at 6:30. Doors are at 5:30, and these are free concerts, so you can just show up and it's free to everyone. Tonight is the High Hawks. I've not actually seen them before, so but I've heard really good things about them, and that's at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. June 29th, we've got Donovan Frankenreiter, and then we've got July 6th, Ghost of Paul Revere. July 20th, Pink Talking Fish. August 17th, Turquoise. August 24th, the Wailers. I'm so excited about the Wailers. I love the Wailers.
Yeah.
So there's, every Tuesday beginning tonight. And my husband's actually working the crew today as we speak. He's loading in.
So he's in the sound industry, sound engineer type. So that's fun. He's working, but he still gets to see these great shows.
He does, yeah. So he gets to do all the backline. He works loading in the bands. He is their audio tech, or he works their rigging. So yesterday he rigged in the whole building. So they've been getting ready for tonight's show. So I'm sure it will be busy. Everybody's excited for these shows. So there's a good lineup, I think, coming up.
Yeah. Well,
so,
and you know what?
You've got
What's interesting about the High Hawks is you may not have heard about that band name, but the people that are in it, you've definitely heard of them. So we've got Leftover Salmon, Railroad Earth, Great American Taxis, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. So it's people from these bands that comprise the High Hawks.
Yeah, definitely. They've all come together, and it sounds like it's going to be good. So I think it's going to be a good start to the Hot Summer Nights on Tuesdays beginning this evening. So doors at 5:30, show begins at 6:30. Then we've got Avon Live begins tomorrow. That is also a free live concert in the park in Avon at Nottingham Park on the terrace at the auditorium. Rain or shine. So they'll be playing Rain or Shine apparently. So get together with your friends, maybe pack a picnic, get your groove on. So it starts tomorrow, 5 o'clock to around 8:45 p.m. at Nottingham Park and Pavilion. There's free street parking, which is great. You can also park at the Avon Rec Centre. and the Avon Elementary School parking lot, so that's great. Tomorrow is Lost Tex-Maniacs, and I've been listening to them online, and they are described as a Tex-Mex groove. They're from San Antonio, Texas, and they've actually won a Grammy back in 2010. Tejano Album of the Year, they won a Grammy, so that's really amazing. And the opener will be the Runaway Grooms. They are local folks from Colorado, and their music is a blend of America tones derived from Southern rock influences, melded with electric grooves. So it sounds like a good mixture for tomorrow, which caters to a wide variety of audience. So that should be nice, and the weather's looking good. So I think it would be a nice time to get with friends and, like I say, grab a picnic, just hang out.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely should be. And you know what? Looking at the rest of the lineup, Brothers Keepers next week, and they're a fun band. Based out of the Shakedown bar, as you know, and then just Johnny Schlepper Band will be playing in a few weeks. So kind of fun to see a mix of locals and some national acts too. And that's what I love about the Valley. We become such a draw because when you get to play here, you're not only playing to the people that live in Eagle County, you're playing to people that live maybe in Texas, maybe live in New York, maybe live in Miami. They go back to their hometowns and they say, oh, I heard this great band. And then when that band tours and goes to their city, they want to go see them because they saw them here first. So it's a really kind of a great way to get exposure if you can get a gig here.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's a great thing about Vail. We have people from all over, myself included. And so I think having such a good variety of different kinds of music and different, bands that come in through town that are locals and not from here, I think it's a great opener to see, other different musics. And I think everyone can enjoy it because there is a good variety. So tomorrow, for instance, being a Tex-Mex band, and then there's the Runaway Grooms, and they're completely different genres of music and they sound completely different, but it will cater to a great large audience. So, And then there's more things coming up. We've got Bravo beginning June 24th, and then Showdown Town in July. So I think, the summer's looking pretty good, and we've got the return of all these summer live music events. So it's going to be great.
I love it. A lot of them are free. Some of them maybe have a ticket fee. I know Bravo, usually those are ticketed events. But take advantage of this and the different venues up and down the Valley. We have this wonderful weather that we can usually be outside. And you did say, rain or shine is how they usually happen. I think the only reason they may have to cancel something is if lightning is in the area. Otherwise, you bring the rain jacket and you tough it out, and it doesn't usually last too long.
Yeah, just come on down and get your groove on. Like they say, rain or shine. I think it's fun no matter what. You can dance in the rain. It's wonderful. And we need the rain, so it's a positive.
Yeah, definitely. We need the rain, especially. And speaking of that, we're going to be giving you a little update on what's going on with the Sylvan Lake fire. They're burning, that's about 12 miles south of Eagle. And according to yesterday's report, it's grown to approximately 1,500 acres. That's 2.2 square miles, just to give you kind of a little different reference. And that ignited on Sunday afternoon. The cause of is under an investigation, but right now lightning is suspected. So it's still under investigation. Lightning is suspected, but they don't know for sure because they still have to do some investigating. But about 75 personnel are assigned to the fire, along with a light and heavy helicopter. White River National Forest has issued a closure order for the area. They started evacuating campers and recreationalists on Sunday, of course. But according to David Boyd of the U.S. Forest Service, firefighters are making progress in securing the fire line on the east and west sides of the fire. The fire is burning in timber on the White River National Forest, about a half mile from Sylvan Lake State Park. And they're really trying to get that to go towards the Red Table Mountain area. And they try to direct it because they want to direct it in areas where there aren't any homes and where it's just deemed a better, kind of the best case scenario. No fire is good, but if they can direct it in the area that they want it to. Yesterday, we didn't have a lot of wind, so that was pretty good. Today, we do have a red flag warning which means that humidity levels are low. The area is dry. Winds could get a little higher. They could cause a little bit of trouble. And this looks like it's the cover photo that Chris Doman shot yesterday. So sad to see so much smoke going up there. And it was just eerie how it was so clear throughout the rest of the valley. And then you could see that big plume of smoke heading out there. In the photo there, I'm going to have Rachel bring that back up. Our next segment, we're going to talk about wild asparagus. A lot of times you can get wild asparagus along fence posts like these, irrigation ditches, that sort of thing. Our good friends down in Glen Spring, we have Kristen and Trent Blizzard. They are mycologists. They love mushroom hunting, but they also love asparagus hunting. And right now it is asparagus season. So let's give you more details if you want to make this wonderful, delicious asparagus and avocado soup. If you're looking to make something with asparagus, you may want to skip the grocery store and hand pick it yourself. Joining me now, we have Kristen Blizzard. She's with Modern Forager, and asparagus is in season right now, and it's delicious.
It is. Wild asparagus is here in Eagle County. Comes out when the lilacs are blooming and the cottonwoods are budding. And you guys have it everywhere around you.
I know, like who knew? I only see it in the grocery store, and it's so fresh, so delicious. I mean, it tastes a lot like maybe a snap pea, right?
Yeah, try it out. Yeah. Delicious.
All right, good stuff. Well, we're gonna make it taste even better with a little bit of a soup here with avocado added to your asparagus, lemon, some veggie stock,
Onions.
very easy stuff.
Olive oil, that's it. Yep. It's vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, friendly for all of us.
Okay.
And delicious.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start by sauteing some onions until they're translucent in the pan. And then from there, we cut up the asparagus, add them to the onions. And then at that point, we are gonna add the stock and boil for about 10 minutes. And then we're gonna transfer all that to the blender, add the avocado and lemon, and voila, the soup will be ready to eat.
And you pretty much want a heavy-duty blender for this.
You kind of do, yeah. Vitamix or a Blendtec, Vitamix knockoff, some sort of blender like that so that you get a smooth consistency in your soup.
And you can have it warm, you can have it cold.
You can have it warm or cold. This soup is delicious either way. You can add things like sour cream or even asparagus tips on the top of the soup when you're done.
So we've let the onions, the veggie stock, the asparagus all simmer for about 10 minutes.
Yep.
We're putting it into your heavy-duty blender here.
Yes. I'm gonna squeeze lemon into the blender, half of a lemon, directly in there.
Okay. Keep the seeds out.
Keep the seeds out, yep. And then we add 1 avocado. Yep, good.
Perfect. And then how long do you blend it for?
With this guy, maybe just 30 seconds or a minute, not too long.
Okay, we're ready to serve up the finished product. Here we go. And this recipe, are you going to put it on your website for us?
Yeah, it'll be on modernforager.com in our blog.
Okay, perfect. So check that out. And once again, asparagus that you can forage for yourself, or of course, you can always buy it in the grocery store too.
Yes.
We are back. Hey, just $79 for that Rocky Mountain golf cart if you want to buy one, get one kind of thing. I did this a couple years ago. Super fun to try a lot of different golf courses, not only in our valley, but different ones around the region. Kind of fun to travel, bring a friend, bring your spouse, and head out there and hit some balls on a different course than your regular course that you always go to. But I want to give you a look at the weather right now. We're seeing clear skies right now. That could change later on with some patchy smoke happening just due to the Sylvan fire that's happening just about 12 miles south of Eagle. It's about 1,500 acres that it's grown to, according to yesterday's report. And they are really drawing a line around the fire, is what they call it, and they're trying to direct it in certain area. So a fire crew has been working tirelessly on that. I want to thank them for all of their efforts, and hopefully we can get that more contained today. But here's a look at the weather. High of upper 70s, low 80s, depending on where you're at. And temperature-wise, already this morning, we're reaching into the 50s all throughout the Vail Valley. We're seeing 54 in Eagle, 55 for Vail, and 57 for Edwards and Avon. And then for the next couple of days, here's what we can expect. We're going to see areas of smoke and then patchy smoke after about 5 p.m. So that's going to be kind of going in and out of our valley, just depending on the direction of the wind. And then mostly sunny again on your Wednesday with a high upper 70s, low 80s. And then as we look at Thursday and Friday, we do see an increased chance of showers as we head towards the weekend. Thunder showers, we could see those come into play as well. We don't really want the lightning because they're thinking that lightning could have been the suspected cause of the Sylvan Lake fire. It's still under investigation, but that is what they think could have happened. You know, dry lightning, not good this time of year. We also have a red flag warning, so it's going to be a little windier today. Red flag warning really centers around low humidity, dry conditions, and wind. So be careful out there. We are on a stage 1 fire restrictions. So if you are going camping this week, make sure that you have your campfire only in designated fire rings, fire pits, designated fire areas, and make sure that fire is completely out before you leave the campsite. So let's look at your weather. I want to thank the outlets at Silverthorne for that weather. Elevated savings if you're looking for some outfits for all the concerts that are going on. Hot Summer Nights, Bravo. We've got the Wednesday night Avon Live concerts in the park. You can find some cool duds if you head on over to Silverthorne, exit 205 in Summit County, and they're on both sides of the interstate. All right, what are we up to next?
Why don't we take it out to Charlie with that?
Okay, all right. Rachel's telling me to take it out to Charlie. We have her standing by with the Duchess Ride. Hello, ladies. How's it going?
Hi.
Hi. Oh, there's Ollie photobombing you in the back. Okay, tell us about the Duchess Ride.
Well, we've got Claire Altenew here and Rochelle Wagner, and they are the owners and creators of Duchess Ride here in Colorado. And so you guys, where are you from?
I'm originally from Wisconsin, and I'm from San Diego.
Okay, awesome. And then, so you guys have been snowboard instructors here for 6+ years?
Yes. Yeah, 10 years. This last year is 10 years.
Yeah. Wow.
For me, 7.
7, okay. All right, so tell us a little bit about Duchess Rides, like when it began and how it came about.
Yeah, so in 2015, a few girls and I got together and decided to start a snowboard camp because we noticed that there wasn't that many girls participating in snowboard lessons, and we thought that was a big issue. We wanted to get more girls like us out there on the mountain, and so we got together, decided to start our camp. We founded it in 2015, and then since then we added skateboard camps, and then this year we have our official first surf camp happening in August. But yeah, Rochelle, my partner here, she joined us in 2017, which was really awesome, and we've just been crushing it ever since.
That's amazing. So what is your mission behind the business? What do you guys strive for?
Yes, we have kind of 3 core words that we use: tenacity, camaraderie, and creativity. And a big focus of pretty much our whole program is a big mentorship, kind of honing in on those words and how they not only apply to snowboarding, but also friendships, school, other life, everything. And we really want the girls to, kind of hone in on those concepts and, how can we use them in everyday life?
That's amazing. So I'm all about making sport more gender neutral, and not just having it more of a guy's sport or a boy's sport. So is that really what you guys are striving for here, is to bring the girls into making it more gender neutral?
Yes, definitely. And it's one of those things, we noticed that if there was a girl in a class and there was a bunch of boys, they never felt comfortable to kind of reach out and do stuff out of their comfort zone. Whereas when you get a bunch of girls together in a big group, and Rochelle and I get to see this all the time, which we're so lucky, as you see these girls kind of come out of their shell, gain confidence, and then like grow up into great little young women.
Strong women. I love that. I love that so much. So you mentioned that you have some camps. So tell us a bit about that. So in the winter you have snowboard camps. So now we're in summer. What great camps have you got coming up?
Yeah, so we actually just started our first skateboard camp. Yesterday was the first day. And we have 3 more. They're Monday through Thursday camps, so they're almost a week long. 1 to 4 at the Edwards Skate Park. We partner with Mountain Rec, and so we have about 4 of them this summer. And then, as Claire mentioned, we have our first surf camp, which is in San Diego, California.
Oh my goodness!
We are partnering with Pacific Beach Surf School.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's in August 2nd through the 6th.
That's amazing. What an opportunity. So tell me, do you guys take the kids out there with you, or is it open to people in San Diego? Is it open to everyone?
Yes,
around
it's
the country?
open to everybody. Girls 9 to 15.
Okay.
Our skate camps is 9 to 14, but our surf camp we're so excited about. We are having the girls just meet us out there. With COVID, we were planning this last year, and we're like, I'm not sure. We'd love to get like a big house together and have the girls like more of like a sleepover situation. Wow. And then we go to the surf camp. But since it's COVID and just want to make sure all our bases are covered, but we still want to run it, we're having the girls just do their own thing, and then they just show up. It's 9 to 4. They do a surf lesson in the morning from 9 to noon. Then we have lunch, and then we do kind of our own Duchess ride activities where we might go skateboarding one day. And since I'm from San Diego, I used to lifeguard at this specific beach. There's a big theme park there, so we might take them out for that. So we've got a lot of stuff planned that we're really excited about, but it's really, I don't know, we're just really excited about all of it.
It sounds exciting. I would like to go, it sounds that great, but obviously I'm a bit older, so. But how can they register for these camps? Do you have a website that they can sign up on?
Yeah, so our skate camps, you can go to mountainrec.org, and they have signups there. You can also go to our website, which you guys are looking at right now. And yes, you can go to our website, register there. And then our surf camp, the registration, you kind of fill out the form, and then we'll send paperwork and then get everything going. So,
okay, it sounds absolutely amazing. I mean, I've never experienced this when I was a kid. I wish I did, but we didn't have anything available.
Absolutely.
So you guys,
that's why we started it.
Yeah.
We wish we had this.
That's how great businesses begin, for sure. So tell us, you have some events that happened. Did you have an event last night I heard about?
We did.
Yes, we did.
It was Go Skateboarding Day. So we, after our first day, we decided to hang out at the Edwards Skate Park and grill up some hot dogs, kind of do some giveaways and whatnot of shirts and hats and everything with the community. And it was amazing. We had such a good turnout.
Yeah, there was definitely over like 80 people there.
Oh my goodness.
It was a huge range of ages. There's like some of the old guys like skating the bowl, and then there was a bunch of new guys, and then a bunch of kids. So it was really cool to see the community kind of come out and represent skateboarding as awesome as it is. And we had Colorado Skateboards there. We're good friends with the founder, Rob Bach. He has such a great business, and he gave away a bunch of skateboards. And
that's
it was a really
amazing.
rad experience. We had a DJ, all the works. And then we're hoping to have another event in the fall. Kind of a big fundraiser. We're in the works right now, but we're trying to get a lot of people behind it and maybe throw a block party. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, that we can get that stuff working. But those are upcoming events that we have planned.
And so will you post these to the website so we can keep up on what's going on?
Yes, definitely.
Facebook, Instagram, definitely on our website. We'll be putting it out there.
Okay. And one last thing, what level do you need to be if I want to, not me, but if you want to go to the surf camp or the snowboard camp in the winter or the skate camp, Can you be a beginner, complete beginner, to go to these camps, or do
Yeah.
you need to be a level?
So for skateboarding and surfing, you can be any level. You could have never
Amazing.
touched a board before.
Wow.
We absolutely encourage everybody to get out there. For snowboarding, we do ask that they can make turns down blue runs, so just kind of confident with their turning.
Okay.
So yeah.
Guys, I'm blown away by what you do. I love the concept. I love your mission. Thank you for doing this in our community for the kids here. So keep on going. We love everything about it. So thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you so
All
much.
right, yeah, great guys. And I wanted to ask you too, what do you think about the Vail Valley? Because we've got the park that's inside the Lion's Head parking structure, very interesting use of space for skateboarding park, and then of course the Edwards Park. I mean, like, what do you think? Our Vail Valley, we're actually trying to help, get the sport of skateboarding out there. What do you think about our efforts?
Yeah, I think it's been awesome. The Vail structure is such a cool park, just really cool use of space. And then Edwards, we were actually having this discussion last night. We love the Edwards skate park. It's got such a good area of progression. And then there's also some discussion about a skate park going in Avon. There's an area between Walmart and the rodeo or the new buildings that just got put in, that they're considering using for a new skate park. And so if the community is interested in that, feel free to message us. We are trying to we just want skateboarding everywhere. So if you're interested about a new skate park in Avon, please reach out to us. We're trying to get as many people in the community behind the idea. And yeah, we're so excited.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I think it's a great thing to have, since winter is all about snowboarding, why not take up skateboarding in the summer and keep up your skills?
It translates so well.
Does it?
It absolutely does.
So much.
Okay, well that's good to know, because
Okay.
I don't snowboard here, but that's really good to
Okay,
know.
ladies,
We
thank
do have a
you.
few skiers in our skateboard camps.
All right, and I was riding my bike by the Edwards Skate Park last night for a quick bike ride. I'm like, oh wow, I saw all the activity going on. So great job what you're doing, and really just providing a community and kind of just an encouraging space for girls to get out on boards of any sort. So thank you to you. Thanks for coming on this morning, and have a great rest of your summer with all your programs and everything. But we're gonna take it out to Ty Diaz. He hops on the board every once in a while. I know he snowboards in the winter, but he also gets the longboard out every once in a while. Ty, are you around? Can we see it? Oh, there you are, buddy. All right. Yeah, you like to longboard, don't you?
Yes, I actually learned how to longboard in Harry Nottingham Park. A little path right here, but this park is going off very early in the morning. As we're touching on a new subject, you can see how busy the park is already with lacrosse happening. Don't know who's playing, but they do have a merch tent. Come on down here and let's get outside and active this morning for Vail Daily Live, broadcasting in Harry Nottingham Park. As you can see, that's the field location where on Wednesdays, tomorrow, you can bring your own chair and bring some cash or bring your card and enjoy some food and take in a show as Avon comes live. And here with me, I have Annika. Good morning, with the town of Avon. And picture yourself here on stage, or actually out there, unless you get called on stage by the band. Live music returning, Avon Live, Wednesdays.
Absolutely, we are pumped. So Avon Live is returning tomorrow night, right here on stage. Doors open at 5, and music will kick off at 5:30. So we have local favorites, the Runaway Grooms, and they will be opening for our award-winning act.
Los Tex Mechanics.
Yes, that's right, Ty. So the Hannibal Bar will be available selling delicious drinks. And do keep in mind that you will get $3 off all drinks before 6 p.m. So definitely bring your blankets, bring your own chairs, grab a picnic and come out here. We'll have some delicious food with some local food trucks as well. We'll have a little family zone. So we are very excited. We'll have 10 shows this summer. So we'll have 9 Wednesday nights, and then we'll have one special edition on a Saturday night. So we are very excited to return to Avon with Avon Live.
Yes, we are, and we love Nottingham Park for that. And again, where the lacrosse game is playing, plenty of seating out here. If you still want to spread out, come out here early enough with your own chair, your own blanket, your own picnic, or enjoy the food trucks like you're saying, and take in some sun, take in these views, take in a free show on Wednesdays.
Absolutely. Yes, we're very excited. There will be plenty of room, so you're welcome to come early and find your own little area if you want to keep some distance.
And there's going to be a kids zone too. We've had that before. It's a little bouncy house sometimes. I'm not sure what all the features are this year for the kids zone. Do you have an idea?
Well, we'll have a couple different things, but it will be set up right in the corner where it has been. So if you want to bring your whole family, of course, bring all the kids, and we'll have that set up right.
And then food trucks. I mean, do we have an idea of like how many food trucks? I mean, and what the cuisine? I mean, or should we just find out for ourselves tomorrow?
Yeah, let's keep it as a surprise and come check it out. Yeah,
I love surprises. You love surprises. Not much for pranks though. But let's get into other surprises. How about the return of art to Avon? And we were talking Possibility Plaza.
Possibilities Plaza, yes, right on the Main Street Mall. We have our weekly art expo that is returning. This will actually be their second year. So this was a new event as of last year, and they had big ideas, but obviously the pandemic shut them down. So they had about 5 to 8 booths every week. This year they're coming back bigger than ever, and they expect about 30 different vendors. So we have 30 art booths there. And they're selling anything from jewelry to ceramics to paintings to photographs and all different things. So definitely come check that out. It starts at 11 right on the Main Street Mall until about 4.
You haven't missed anything as far as summer is concerned. It just kicked off yesterday for all of us, but you haven't missed anything as far as shows and the big events for Avon. It all begins tomorrow on Wednesdays. You're going to catch music. You're going to catch art. And I mean, the lineup just continues right there.
I got a question.
So salute to the USA. We will definitely have some of that going on. Salute to the
Absolutely,
USA.
yeah. Salute to the USA. The countdown is on. We're just 11 days away from Salute to the USA. This will be our 35th annual Salute to the USA.
Wow.
Presented by Berkshire Hathaway. We are so excited that after a year of pandemic, we can bring that back. The gates will open at 5. So everyone, bring your friends, meet your neighbors, bring your blankets, and come meet us. We'll again have the Hannibal Barn selling delicious beverages. We'll have festival-style foods. We have, of course, our funnel cake. So a lot to get excited about.
Okay, so as we look at all the events, sure, take in the shows, sure, invite our friends down here, but how about getting involved, volunteering, being a part of some of the, keeping the park clean and still catching all the free events?
Yes, absolutely. We're still always looking for volunteers, and there's a lot to be excited about. So we have about 5 or 6 activations a week in Avon, and I'm always looking for volunteers to help with that. And of course, we'll have some nice incentive to go with that, rec center passes, etc. So definitely, if you're interested, go to avon.org/volunteer and come and let us know, and we'd be happy to reach out.
Here's some of the basics. There are rules about coming to the park with your own things. Pet on a leash. Don't bring your own alcohol.
Correct. Yeah. So inside the liquor boundary, we're asking no outside alcohol. And then well-behaved leash packs are allowed tomorrow at Avon Live. We'll have a dog-free or dog-friendly zone in the back. And then we'll be selling our own drinks. We are a plastic-free event, so we're asking you not to bring plastic water bottles, but definitely bring your reusable water bottles. We'll have water filling stations, and of course we are selling some canned water products right at the bar.
Okay, I got a question,
we're just
Ty.
beginning these topics. Yes.
Yeah, Ty, I got a question. Did she say $3 off a drink? What time was that?
I did. That is for all drinks before 6 p.m. So definitely arrive early, bring your friends, and head to the bar.
I thought you were going to ask a question about free pets, Trisha.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you so much for coming.
Topics today.
Fun stuff there. And if you're wondering what that lacrosse tournament is, that's basically it's the big Vail lacrosse tournament happening yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And then right after that, we roll into the Vail lacrosse shootout. So there's weeks and weeks and weeks of lacrosse that are utilized pretty much every square inch of fields throughout this area. But what's going to be like for lacrosse or any other thing happening today? We're going to give you the weather details right now. This weather report is brought to you by Carrots, creating heirlooms since 1970. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary. Congrats to them, Dan Talene and the crew over there, and that great gallery workshop. It's a working artist gallery right there next to Latour in Vail Village. Temperature-wise today, we're going to be back up in the upper 70s, low 80s, warmer down valley, and we're in a red flag warning as well. And what a red flag warning means is basically low humidity. We also have dry conditions. So that means critical fire weather conditions either occurring now or will shortly. And the combination of strong winds, low relative humidity, and warm temperatures can contribute to extreme fire behavior. And hopefully those winds won't get too bad because, we're still trying to fight that Sylvan Lake fire. As of yesterday, it spread to about 1,500 acres. The cause is still undetermined. According to the report in today's paper that Pam Boyd came up with, it is maybe lightning that would have caused that. So once again, dry lightning, very hazardous this time of year, especially with our dry conditions. But we're going to see some patchy fog mar our blue skies today, kind of on and off. That'll continue into this evening. Yesterday, just amazing how it was crystal clear blue skies, but then you could see that big, huge plume of smoke south of Eagle, about 12 miles going up and then out to the southwest. And it wasn't too windy yesterday, so that really helped. The firefighters moved the fire in the direction that they want it to go. They can't stop it completely, but they're moving it in the right direction. So that's a look at your weather. We'll be right back with more Vail Daily Live.
Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With two of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: personalized care with exceptional results. Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare. Your beauty should be effortless.
We are back. I want to give you a look at the lens of the day. This is the EV0 Blade from Oakley. It's so nice and lightweight, great for sports. You can wear it when you're out road biking or mountain biking. Great for golf as well, and ideal for bright conditions, especially out on the open road. And a nice wrap to it as well, so sports specific. But what I also like about it is you can just wear it around town. These are cool glasses, maybe something you'll want for hot summer nights this evening. If you are going to be heading to the concert, we are kicking off that series this evening. So we're excited about that. But if you are interested in a great pair of sunglasses for this show tonight, you can hop on over to Eyepieces of Vail. They have 6 locations in Eagle County and then one over in Snowmass. They're located in Edwards. They're located in Beaver Creek. We also have one in Lionshead, a couple in Vail Village. So pretty much anywhere you are, you're going to be within steps of an Eyepieces store. Eyepieces, the art of vision. Excited to have them on the show, letting us see some really cool, awesome sunglasses. But let's talking about the Hot Summer Nights concert going on. I believe we got someone on the phone, right?
Hey,
Okay.
how you doing?
Hey, Chad, how are you?
Great.
Okay.
It's a beautiful day.
I understand that you were traveling yesterday to come in for today's show. So tell us about where you've been.
I came from home, which right now I lived here in Colorado on the Front Range for 25 years, and a few years ago moved back sort of home to La Crosse, Wisconsin on the mighty Mississippi River. So I flew into Denver yesterday from La Crosse.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. Well, we're great to have you here. So happy to have you playing together. And the High Hawks, what's cool about this band, if maybe you haven't heard the name, well, you definitely know the names of the bands of the members. You guys are comprised of a lot of great musicians that hail from different popular bands that we've been listening to for years. Tell us about who's in this show and how you guys got your start as the High Hawks.
Well, really, it was just a threat we kept making each other backstage at music festivals around the country. You know, Vince Herman and I, Vince plays in Leftover Salmon. He and I played together in a band for about a decade called Great American Taxi. That band still exists in a different form. But we've all been friends for years and years. And Tim Carbone from Railroad Earth, the fiddle player from Railroad Earth, has been a friend of ours, actually produced a couple Great American Taxi records, has sat in with the band a bunch. Adam Gruel from Horseshoes and Hand Grenades is a buddy of ours. We've just all been pals and wanted to do a project together forever. And it was fall of 2019, we miraculously found holes in all of our calendars. And the band was actually born here in Colorado. Our first show was at the Fox Theater in Boulder in October of 2019. We got together at Vince's place up 4 Mile Canyon west of Boulder, started putting these songs together. And all the songwriters, there's 4 songwriters in the band, myself, Vince, Tim, and Adam all write songs. And we were amazed at how cool these songs all came together and fit together. And right that first day of rehearsal, I think we decided we were going to make a record. So we did that in the beginning of 2020, right before the world shut down, and finally got to release that album just a couple weeks ago. June 11th was release day, and the album is doing great. And we're having so much fun getting out and playing some and supporting this new record.
Well, and how wonderful. I mean, it says here about 150 years collectively of experience with all the band members. Not saying anyone's old or anything, Chad, but, and how amazing after a pandemic to release the song. I'm just getting goosebumps right now. Release the song, come together and play. And, if you are going to get together and play, what a wonderful way to play with these lifelong, legendary friends and career-long friends that you guys have had. And to play an outdoor venue like the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. And, that's such a wonderful place. Have you played there before?
Actually, yeah, I've played there a couple times, and that was one of the first gigs that Great American Taxi ever played. Scott Stoughton from Winter Wondergrass and Scotty ran a club in Vail forever called Samana Lounge. He booked us to play a Hurricane Katrina benefit in 2005, and that was the first time I ever played there. It's such a beautiful venue. And this new Hot Summer Nights Moe's Barbecue concert series just seems like a perfect way to treat Vail people and anyone else visiting the valley to some great entertainment. It's going to be a fun night.
Okay, perfect. And then what's next for the High Hawks? Will you guys tour together the rest of the summer, or do you have to go back to your respective bands and their schedules?
Yeah, we're kind of slaves to everyone's, day job bands, so to speak. But we're working on other dates. We just announced a new date up in Alaska at Salmon Fest at the beginning of August, which is an amazing music festival that's been fighting off a gold mine up there that would destroy some natural salmon habitat at some headwaters. So we're headed up there, and then this fall we're currently working on some dates and some tours. We'll be back to Colorado and points beyond and in between.
Okay, well, we'll catch you tonight. Doors open at 5:30. Show starts at 6:30. What's the best way to follow High Hawks so we can keep track?
We're just on social media at the High Hawks on Instagram and / the High Hawks on Facebook. So those are really the 2 best places to keep in touch with us and follow along.
Okay, all right. Being from Wisconsin, do you like the summer shandy, Leinenkugels? What's your favorite?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good beer. Absolutely.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Well, cheers to you guys. Thank you so much for bringing all this talent together. And this is going to be a fantastic show. High Hawks comprised of so many wonderful band members. So, Chad, we'll see you out there tonight.
Awesome.
And okay, and speaking of the Hot Summer Nights concerts, Charlie's going to be checking in with the Vail Valley Foundation later on the show to let you know about what you can bring to the amphitheater, what you can't bring to the amphitheater, how it's going to be working this year, COVID, all that stuff. So stay tuned. We'll give you those details because you're not going to want to miss tonight's show. It's an absolutely free show, but wow, the talent is absolutely priceless. We'll be right back.
It's back. The 81st Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 21st through the 24th. Enjoy the thrill of the Great Northern Affair Carnival rides daily. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. Plus all the action of the PRCA Pro Rodeo. Friday and Saturday nights, kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Don't miss the action. Get your tickets online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
We are back. I want to give you another look at the weather today, and we're going to see clearer skies this morning, but making way for some patchy smoke later on today. This weather is brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty. You can contact one of their buyer brokers to help you live the life you love. But temperature-wise today, we'll be reaching back into the upper 70s, the low 80s, and then as you go down valley, it's going to feel a bit warmer. Eagle, gypsum. I hope you have some air conditioning. A lot of the homes in Colorado, especially the older homes, were never built with air conditioning. You know, it cools off at night, that sort of thing. But at least put the shades down during the day. That's what we're doing at our house because we do not have air conditioning. Overnight lows dropping down, thankfully, into the 40s, maybe the upper 50s down valley. And then for the next couple of days, here's what we can expect. Pretty much more of the same for tomorrow. We'll see temperatures right around the upper 70s, low 80s once again. Now, once we get into our Wednesday or Thursday, that's when we could start to see a slight chance of showers before noon, then showers and a possibility of thunderstorms between noon and 3 p.m. Now, the problem with thunderstorms is we don't really want the lightning right now. We're in a red flag warning today. And what that means is, the low humidity, the dry conditions, the winds, that can be critical fire weather conditions. They're either occurring now or will shortly. The combination of strong winds and that low humidity, it just is not a bad recipe for fire dangers. So just keep that in mind. And no campfires right now. We're in stage 1 fire restrictions. But let's bring it over to Charlie. She's standing by with Ross Lanhart, our former Vail Daily employee. Hello, Ross.
Hi, Trisha. Good morning.
Good morning. Looking good over there, buddy. Hey, what's happening tonight? This is so exciting. This is coming back. We just talked to Chad, who was with Hardworking Americans. He's part of this super group that's playing this evening.
Yeah, I'm excited you got to talk to Chad. We're excited to have them at the AMP tonight. First show of Hot Summer Nights. Full capacity. We're operating under state and county COVID protocols, which is pretty much wide open. So come, be respectful. And I know you asked about what you can bring. So be sure to bring, a blanket. Just be respectful. We ask not giant lawn chairs for the lawn that are going to get in people's ways. There's a great shot of what it's going to look like. But we're excited. It's going to be a great start to the summer. On the heels of the GoPro Mountain Games, where we had some live music at the AMP to kick off the summer, really. But we're excited to have Hot Summer Nights going again. I was just talking with Charlie that, the AMP opened in June of 1987, and Hot Summer Nights was part of that. So it's really a tradition of the Valley, and it's a place to be seen and see people. So hopefully, I hope to see you there, Trisha.
That's amazing. It's been running since the AMP opened, since 1987. So tell us, who are you most excited and looking forward to? I know you've got a great lineup coming up.
Yeah, so the one I'm looking forward to is Pink Talking Fish. And so they kind of combined Pink Floyd, Talking Heads, and Fish music. And
oh, wow.
They're going to be pretty fun on July 20th. I'm also a big fan of Andy Thorne, who's going to be closing out the series at the end of August. But really, it's just free music every Tuesday, most Tuesday nights through the summer here. Great variety. So really looking forward to all of them, really.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So doors are at 5:30. The show begins at 6:30 this evening.
That's right.
Yeah.
And there will be Gore Creek concessions there if you don't have time to pack a picnic yourself. Just grab some food and drinks at Vail.
So you can bring in your own food if you want to.
Yeah, pack a little cooler. Again, we just ask that nothing's oversized, right? We're being mindful of other people's attending the show, so nothing too big, just a personal cooler, no alcoholic beverages, but there is some available for purchase inside. But yeah, definitely, and it's a Moe's Original Barbecue Hot Summer Nights, so maybe check out Moe's to get some good barbecue out there.
Awesome. No, that sounds great. And so the concert's free tonight again. Just want to remind everyone on that. So every Tuesday night until the end of August.
So most Tuesday nights, yep, it's free. It's about 7 or 8 shows, so most Tuesday nights, and then the AMP obviously has other offerings this summer with comedians and the dance festival kicking off later in July. But Hot Summer Nights, most Tuesday nights. Get there at 5:30. Set up.
Get your spot on the lawn.
That's right.
That's awesome. And then you guys are also in charge of Show Downtown over in Eagle when that begins. Yeah.
That's right.
Tell us a bit
Yeah,
about that.
that's right. So next Thursday, we're excited to kick it off with the Runaway Grooms, a very popular local band. And Show Downtown's another free concert series down Valley at Eagletown Park. Thursday nights through the summer, so the music schedule's starting to pack up here a little bit.
It's so nice after the year that everybody's had with COVID and stuff. I think it's just what everybody needs. So you're expecting it to be quite busy tonight.
Yes, of course. It's a place to go be seen and see people you might not have seen for a while here. So
and enjoy some great music, it looks like. And then so the Vail Performing Arts also has some events coming up.
Yeah, so the Vail Performing Arts Center, another venue operated by the Vail Valley Foundation, is kicking off the summer season Sunday with the Almond Bets Band. So that's a ticketed show, but if you haven't seen a show at the Vail Performing Arts Center, or you haven't seen one in a while, it's time. Check out the schedule online and get out to a show.
No, that's awesome. So we've got so many different events coming up and a big variety, like you said. And I just can't believe how long Hot Summer Nights has been running since the amphitheater opened way back. So that's awesome. So are you going to be there tonight?
I will be there every night at Hot Summer Nights. So if you see me, say hello. I'll also be down there next Thursday for Show Downtown. Also, Vail Daily Assistant Editor Sean Naylor's birthday. So we'll be celebrating Sean.
Fun.
Looking forward to that one.
That's awesome. Trisha, do you have any questions?
Hey, maybe Sean will make some of his world famous barbecue at the Eagle Show Downtown. And that's what's a little bit different about the Eagle Show Downtown. You can, bring your own alcohol to that one, right?
Yes, Eagletown Park's a little different. So yes, it's going to be, it's wide open there, right? So there's no really pavilion seating. It's just a big lawn and a great place to hang out. And again, bring your
Yeah, and picnic spreads at either location are pretty elaborate. People really go all out. They try to outdo the other group, the other blanket, and they all put up a dessert tray or something, charcuterie. They've got it all, so it'll be fun to see. But yeah, Ross, super excited about this. If we want to find out more information, maybe about some of the restrictions or what we can't bring, I know that we can't bring the high-legged lawn chairs, but are you guys renting lawn chairs this year?
I don't believe so. And again, everything's on grfavail.com. Everything you can bring and you can't bring, but kind of the rule of thumb is just be respectful, right? So yeah, those tall lawn chairs are going to be a problem for people sitting behind you. Big coolers are a big problem, strollers. So just be mindful, and everything's on grfavail.com.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you tonight, Ross. I'm all ready to go. I got my sundress on like I planned because I won't be going home. I don't have time. So I'll be going straight to the show. We'll see you there. Okay. Ty has our weather for our Tuesday night concert series and tomorrow's concert. A lot of things going on, Ty. What's happening with the weather?
So we're looking at the clouds overhead right now. Nice cool temperatures from the start of the show, 53 degrees in Avon. Sunshine's also in the forecast for today. But something that's not a part of the predictions, the smoke in the air, but temperatures will climb into the mid to upper 80s. We are in Avon, Possibility Plaza, also known as Main Street Mall. We are here. Let's take a look at some of the art sculptures that are here. 11 until 4 tomorrow is where we're going to find the weekly art expo happening in the heart of Avon through September 1st. So that is every Wednesday with over 30 artist vendors, juried artists, sculptures and pieces and jewelry and photography you'll find throughout Possibility Plaza, which is right where we are. And this entire area is going to be filled with all the excitement that will get you outside and going vendor to vendor, asking questions and likely making some purchases too to bring on home. But until then, we already have some of the staple pieces in the heart of Avon that you're seeing around, sculptures everywhere like kids at play, living instruments, but they're going to find food vendors out here as well as a free concert. And in this very area, history has given us a stage in this very plaza where we can catch some live music. As you've noticed, the seating in the background, we pointed it out for you, and some of the lawn seating. And what we're going to catch tomorrow on the show as an artist, Peruvian classical guitarist Manuel Molina and jazz vocalist Julie Monley. That is Avon Live in the park and the Art in Public Places area here for tomorrow's Art Expo. And again, that's 11 till 4 through September every Wednesday.
Yeah, you know what? This is really cool what they're doing on Wednesdays. And we just read about adding the musician yesterday. So it is really going to be a fun afternoon. And then you could roll into the evening as well with the live music that's happening on stage at the big performance pavilion. So really cool. Avon, great job on bringing in some fun activities to Possibility Plaza. Now, Ty, I remember when they kind of named Possibility Plaza, it was during the 2015 Alpine World Ski Championships. Do you remember that, when we'd have the races going on during the day and then you'd come down and then there'd be bands right where you're standing?
Yes, this is the very location, but I do remember it being called the multi-million-dollar mall, or maybe that was just local town talk. I don't know, but this is the spot and where it all happens. And so it will certainly draw the crowd as usual, but a growing crowd as we do have the years behind us. But this is where the stage was set. This is where the artist vendors that we have found will make their way. And I've made some purchases here before. Trisha, have you made purchases here before?
Well, I haven't, but I heard it's all for sale. So
yes.
All those 9 art projects that were kind of revealed a week or two ago, they are going to be for sale. The price is right on them. And then they'll get new ones next year. And that's kind of what they plan to do, is invite different artists to come in, showcase the art, let the town borrow it for a little bit, and then it goes home with you. So if you want to learn more, discoveravon.org will give you the details, not only on the wonderful Wednesday art events, but then the live music events, live music tomorrow. And then the series continues with Sunset Live on Sundays, starting at 6, going to about 8:30, right around when the sun goes down. But okay, what are we saying goodbye? Okay, bye to Ty. All right, and then we'll say goodbye to Charlie. All right, hi Charlie. We're gonna bring her in for a second.
Guys.
Okay, Charlie, are you gonna try to make it to any of the live music this week?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go tonight to the Hot Summer Nights for sure. Since it's the first one, I think it'll be really great. And then hopefully tomorrow I'll make it to Avon, to the Avon Live.
All right, I know we're gonna have a lot of fun out there. So
maybe I'll see you at the Hot Summer Nights.
Yeah, maybe we'll see you at the Hot Summer Nights. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Charlie, for being on the show today.
Thanks,
and we're gonna tell you what's happening tomorrow. So tomorrow on the show, we've got a packed lineup of we're gonna look at the Avon Possibilities Art Expo, summer fashions with the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm gonna be catching up with the Runaway Grooms. They'll be opening up for Los Tex Maniacs. A visit with Betteridge Jewelers, our good buddy Lance over there, Liv Sotheby's International Realty, all your weather details. So make sure you tune in live 7 to 8:30 Mountain Standard Time on Facebook, Roku, Vail Daily Live, vaildaily.com, or you can always catch us on demand. So we will be with you on Roku, on Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and YouTube and Facebook. You can chat when we're live. You won't be able to chat when we're not live. Is there any more chat that we're going to address? I did talk to Susie Huxford. Okay, cool. All right. Peruvian music. Yes, we've got that for you, Emma. All right. Thank you for the comments today. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching Vail Daily Live.